to Rakitic. Tried to find Alba, who keeps it alive. Acrobatic clearance. Now Suarez gift wraps it back in the middle. Messi on the turn. Messi! Messi! Messi!
But look at this pass when it comes out. First time into stride, magical from Sergi Busquets, and then the trigger is automatic. The trigger is well oiled and it is detonated. He wriggles free, wigglier than a python, and twice as dangerous. Messi.
Pulled out, Marc Bartra to solidify the back line, brought in.
Tough on Rafinha, he's showing some sparkling touches.
Lifting it through, Munir beats the trap, outside of the boot, and a dagger to the heart of Elche.
Absolutely brilliant. Again, it takes a deflection, I believe, on the way in, but it's tucked away with such wonderful style, elan, and grace under pressure. Take a look at this ball again. Rakitic plays it through. There's the deflection, and that's why the flag stays down outside of the foot. Titon has got no chances. Rakitic sees the run instinctively. It takes a little bloop for him. He's got so much to take into consideration, the kid. Look, he doesn't know where the goalkeeper is. He takes a look with those.
Quickly taken wide for Alves, who's been much more involved under Luis Enrique. Messi tried to scoop it through, gets the deflection, dances around two, and places it in the corner. Goal number 3 for Barcelona.
It gets like playing poker against a witch. You know you're gonna lose. Beautiful, he sends them all the wrong way. The lurching, reaching in, and all he needs is that tiny, tiny little hesitation to release himself again. And then the sweetest music played by that left foot that is no less than a human Stradivarius. Magic from the magic man.
Sakio and Ruiz
Magic from
turns.
Neymar there to set up Messi this time with a wonderful effort, but it's again immaculately defended at the last ditch by Villarreal. He's in.
A chance for Messi. Stops, starts, through the legs and buried by Sandro. A giveaway for Villarreal in the 82nd minute.
The beautiful dummy to this defender here. He could sell chewing gum to someone with lockjaw right there. Incredible from Messi. He's got nowhere to go. The invisible man reappears. Victor Ruiz has been magnificent throughout, but Messi sells him a bag of tricks that he cannot contain, and Ruiz's knees turn to water, and the man...
Laporte had to rush it. Messi.
Magic!
Neymar's in. Neymar around Gorka and sticks the dagger in.
Neymar says, say hello to my little friend. This starts way back from Barcelona. The provider is Messi, of course. Look at this beautiful ball from Busquets. Leads from Messi. Magical from Lionel. Neymar's got it all to do. But again, he comes out. Irazos is drawn out like a bull. And Neymar says, ole!
Rakitic on the turn. Busquets peeling forward.
Oh.
Plays it back as
Beautiful.
he takes the hit. Messi now wide right, 2 in the middle. Messi around Laporte. Messi, Neymar, goal! It's 2-0.
Nothing less than magisterial to the 10th degree. With the finish, look at this, how deep Messi picks it up. Count the green shirts in front of him. It means nothing to Lionel. He drives past him and then pulls it back beautifully for Neymar, who slingshots it home with authority. Messi lights the blue touch paper, and Neymar needs help like a fish clean finishing, and the feet continue to dance. This wonderful close-up look. Peripheral vision, he's got eyes in the back of his head. The size of bowling balls, Messi. Brazil meets Argentina. It was Ole twice. And the cross again, Phil, not finding anybody. No penalty box predator up there. Luis Suarez on his Barcelona back home. Look
Good
out.
run, Neymar. Beautiful. From Messi. Jesus got a touch, but not enough.
End of it. Look at this. Beautiful. Messi holds it, sees the pass. He invents a passing lane for Neymar again. A wonderful attempt by Jesus Fernandez, but he cannot get enough to it. Big bulging Argentina eyes. Messi's vision again sets the table.
Beautiful run by Alves. Lifts it for Pedro, but knocked high by Rodas. Met on the volley and screams into the corner by Rakitic.
This is Ivan the Terror. Vera death ray hit. This is onto it. Jumping jack, flashing. Got nothing on this, Mick. Wonderful hammer blow. Not at all. It's been a tremendous team defensive performance all over, even to the extent that Claudio Bravo and Ter Stegen not even challenged.
Nice for Messi.
Magic.
Squares. Tucked home, Sandro.
The table is set by the arch butler, Messi. And again, dispatch. Busquets feeds, identified brilliantly by the... On a game that is going to have the whole galaxy watching. And the Clasico where Luis Suarez is available. Can he get in the team?
Back heel and a sprinting run. Alba drops it back and slid home.
Pedro the benefactor. Jeremy starts it. Nice wide ball. Give, go, get. In like Flynn. Pull back. Dispatch. Wonderful. A choir of passes again. And it's not Hosanna. Oh,
they get
out.
it back.
Brilliant.
Jesus off his line.
Oh!
Messi with the chip. And he's on the board for 5.
Again! As unpredictable as the great late Robin Williams. You never know how he's going to put it away. You never know, but you know it's always going to happen. The audacity with his right foot, Phil. The Stradivarius of the left. Put away in the case, he pulls it back onto the right. Absolutely bamboozles the defender Rodas. Just as we were singing the praises of poor Jesus Fernandez, he drops a gift.
Dangerous chance given away. Neymar on Yam. Deflected. Roberto, and he's not going to get back in time. Neymar breaks the ice. Suarez celebrates, and he's not alone.
The ball into him is a beautiful pass. Again, though, Rakitic pressures, and it's a bad giveaway. Messi giving him an alternative, and Neymar says, I see you, pal. I don't think I need you. Maybe the wiser thing would have been to shovel it on. Bad giveaway. And they get fortunate with the trigger. Related raids.
Like it might be off. Linesman had a good view, though. Now Messi cuts to his right. Again, gets the cross in the header. Far post. Messi, magic. Barcelona 2-0.
Creme de la creme from Lionel Messi. Take a look when he gets this ball from Dani Alves. Plays it in for Munir. Then 4 players in front of Messi. 5. Dances around him, taps him on the head. He pulls it back on his right foot. And he plays it to Rakitic, who was involved initially. A magnificent goal. And the feet continue to dance again from Messi. Wonderful. And he knows that Messi's biorhythms are oscillating.
72-73 will be the only team to start a season with an even better defensive run. Messi.
Look out.
Munir Roberto Neymar, his second of the match, and they stick the dagger in front and back.
It's again Messi who lays the red carpet pass out. Munir does enough, and it falls back. Fingerprints all over this. Take a look at this dagger ball. Perfection right into the path of Munir, and this wonderful goalkeeper Roberto comes and snuffs it out at the last baby's breath, but they cannot keep out the rabbit hole attack.
Barcelona has never lost when Neymar has scored. Oh, I should say Isaac's success has not quite lived up to his name.
Yeah, no, he's had a good game. The Nigerian had a nicely involved game. Had that one glorious chance, of course. That's a peach of a pass.
Well measured, touched into the center for Messi and an easy header.
Watching your eye, watching this goal will give you an eye-gasm. Absolutely magnificent. What about these pinpoint passes? Down your soul sometimes. But goals like this remind you that you have one. What a ball, what a ball, what a goal. Maché, chameleon eyes, drops it. First time pass on the volley. Exquisite from Dani Alves.
Ball over to the far flank again, in for Munir. Sergio Roberto overlooked as Mascherano drops it to the feet of Adriano. Rifle back in Xavi. In for Messi. Squares Neymar. Hat-trick!
It just keeps getting better. This is disco football. And Neymar's Jean Travolta. Ball starts out wide. Mascherano, Adriano. Give, go, get this. Messi sees his target, passes it back. He caresses it with a loving touch of a mother's kiss before he... Getting worse. This was footballing's root canal.
He's running out of teeth. Luis Enrique, even with a 5-0 lead, you see him signal, push up, push up. And they're trying to win it, and they do. It's Messi. Messi! The capper for Barca. Never satisfied. It's 6-0.
It's the calculus of a goal solved in a nanosecond. Take a look. Once Messi dispossesses it, he dances past the first defender. That is Babin. Right here, senses him, draws it, and then draws the goalkeeper Roberto out before getting his sand wedge out. And clips it over the top. The artful dodger pickpockets, then bamboozles.
Bartra lets it ride for Piqué, who launches it for Messi, heads it down, lifts it over. Oh, what a goal by Lionel Messi!
Genius! 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 Again, it won't be amongst his greatest ever goals, but Messi loves it. It's a special one. Game dry, like he's sucking on an orange. Beautiful ball, little dink, holds off the defender in a cute angle. There's no way through. Downstairs, so like Barnes Wallace, he bombs him with a bouncer. Beautiful from Lionel Messi. It's speed. Don't show it in slow motion, Mr. Producer. Don't deny genius at light speed. Magnificent.
Did the rest with that lethal left foot, and now looking for another. It's Neymar. It's Neymar! In the span of a minute, Rayo's world turned upside down.
Yeah, well said, Phil. They see their world going the wrong way. Beautiful ball right over the top. Looks like Bartra from this angle. Munir holds it up, touches it on. Look at the angle. And like isosceles, He knows his geometry, takes it all into consideration, slingshot to the bottom. Attributes in holding the ball up, so double threat. Eibar's certainly got the willingness in that midfield to leave their positions and see if they can get on the end of the pieces from big Federico.
Messi spots the run of Xavi! Brilliant!
He's under this quicker than a Chinese delivery, and it's a beautiful, sweet finish that turns Eibar sour. Wonderful ball played into him. Again, the run dictates his perfection. Xavi starts it, but Messi's ball into stride is split millimeter perfect, down to a micron in its perfection. Club will say, well, the stage is set, the lights are on, get up there and dance. And we all know that Suarez can dance pretty well.
The man who just entered.
Good ball.
Blasted by Neymar.
Is immaculate. It's a beautiful spank, and he catches it flush. A wonderful hit. Nothing less again. Played out. And again, Brazil to Brazil in that samba. Beautiful identifying of it. He drops it in.
And after Levante put 3 on the board last game, Barcelona now with 2. Are the wheels a bit wobbly for the new kids on the block? Here's Alves driving on Abraham. Now Messi gets around 2. Oh. Kicked back by Neymar.
Oh, my word! Unbelievable, uncontainable witchcraft from the wizard sorcerer. Beautiful ball from Dani Alves. 3 players, he emasculates the first 2, plays in a wall pass off Neymar. It's an impossible angle. Into account here. On the run, he doesn't need to look up. He knows that penalty box. The angle's better than Archimedes, and it's a beautiful goal.
Match for the fans
Take
to
a look
celebrate
again.
in November.
His ball, he contains it. The 2 defenders, he drives past it, and it's just as elusive as a moon.
No team in any of Europe's Big 5 leagues has started out a season with 9 straight clean sheets. That could be the history made today by Claudio Bravo. It won't be easy. Here's Messi. Beautiful ball around Marcelo. Wide by Xavi. Suarez drives. Neymar open.
Great ball.
Neymar.
Nicely.
Neymar. Neymar!
Ah! Magnificent! Beyond
Luis
belief!
Suarez with the assist and Neymar with the goal.
Superlative football from Barcelona. Doesn't rush it. Take a look. Beautiful ball started from Chameleon eyes out wide. And Suarez pings this one beautifully. There's that row of defenders. He runs square and he steers it into the bottom of the corner with absolute malicious intent and deadly accuracy. Look at his eyes. He's still looking up. Where's Messi? And then he sees the back of the net.
He's the man that would normally be responsible to bring in talent in the winter period. Barca can't do that. Suarez in front. Neymar off the back. And we are level.
Watch this turn from Luis Suarez. That is absolutely world class. So difficult to defend. The first touch excellent. If you don't get close enough, he will punish you. The animal instinct puts Neymar into a great position, and it may not be pretty, but it is oh so important for Barcelona. Just seen there, Lionel Messi would have found the back of the net from an assist from Luis Suarez. He's making a big difference to this Barcelona side.
That one by Messi against the post, 7th time in the last 2 games. This one for Alba, delicately placed on the bounce, and it's Suarez again.
Again, it's a patient build-up, but what a delivery. It's absolutely first class. It's onto a plate. Jordi Alba almost messes up the opportunity with the weakest contact on it, but he finds the back of the net, and what an important goal this is for Barcelona as they lead the match 2-1. Great build-up, lovely assist from Luis Suarez, yet again another assist, and Jordi Alba puts Barca in front.
Beto knows either one can find net.
Pick your poison, it's Messi!
magical!
Telmo Zara has some company. Messi's on the board.
Left foot Stradivarius hits the sweetest note from Leo here. It's goal, goal, goal. Steers it, turns it. Xavi says, you take this one, Leo. Messi says, thank you very much. The shape, the swerve, the dip, the whip, the power, Beto.
And 7 of the Sanchez Pizjuan with Dani Alves then wearing the white, scoring the winning goal. They haven't won at the Camp Nou since 2002. Almost 12 years to the day. Lifted up, glancing header, and he can put that in the back seat.
Dentist rises beautifully, and it's perfect placement. Chameleon eyes finds him the way only Xavi can. Beautifully, he could pick the dandruff off a fly's wing. Magic from Xavi. And certainly Suarez being ramshackled.
Through for Suarez. Luis tracks it down to the goal line. Second effort, chips to the open header, Rakitic, and Beto can't keep it out.
Fabulous from Suarez. Lovely ball from Gerard Piqué, right in the stride. Suarez is set free, peels away from his defender like skin on a tangerine, and then puts it on the golden altar. Beautiful. He works his football imagination beautifully. That's impeccable placement.
Each team going into its half court. Almost kicked through by Vitolo, but denied. And here comes Messi and his entourage. Neymar left.
What a ball.
Suarez in the middle, but it's Messi for the record. 2:52. It's 4-1 Barca.
It's magical from Messi, and it's magic from Barcelona, where the insane becomes the predictable. Zara's record falls, and Leo is celebrated. Another goal for Lionel Messi. Well, Neymar sees his teammate running, knows exactly where he is. He doesn't need to look up. Magnus open goal.
Dedicating it to his son, Thiago. Well, strong step up and 5 in the attack for Barca. A little behind Busquets. Messi poked free by Figueres, drives across, gets it back, and sneaks it home for the hat-trick.
Telmo Zara's, but this is beyond measurement. Look at the wonderful placement. He uses Neymar as his wall. He gets it back, and then he steers it home sublimely well. Now the critics will keep throwing the stones at him. Why he didn't win the World Cup.
Now to Dani Alves with a bit of space. Messi is open. Messi, back post, off the chest of Bravo, but he can't stop the rebound from Busquets. 94th minute, added time, and a winner for Barca.
Tip with something here. Messi sees his target. It's brilliantly found. A wonderful dynamite header by Neymar. And again, wonderful octopus on the line. Diego Alves sprawls himself, saves it with his face, and then Busquets bullets the blue sky. Brilliant ball from Messi. Keeps his calm in all of the action, and hurly-burly picks out the player magisterially, Lionel. And then beautiful hit, but a magnificent save from Diego Alves. Brave as a tiger on the lane, spreads his face to save it. And Busquets pummels this one in with a sledgehammer.
Barcelona building a couple of windows left and right.
This is a long distance for this type of hit.
Rafinha the target, driving it up and into the corner. It can't get much better.
Sizzler from Rakitic, and he's pointing to somebody in the 100% right, and he does. The power is brilliant. Look Look at the placement, though. Danny Jimenez launches Jungle Cat across his lane, and he stretches, but the placement is perfection. Wonderful from Rakitic. Look at the dynamic on it. Doesn't have this sort of power, placement, beauty. Truly a peach of a hit.
Touched away, Munir gifted right back to Hossan. Almost strips Samper, who gets taken out. Advantage played. Might be some paperwork.
Great ball.
And
Look
now
out.
it's a three.
He'll take him on.
Man attack cut to the middle. The back heel is there. Rakitic retreats.
Beautiful.
In for Iniesta. And he caresses it to the top shelf.
All wobbly at the end. This is a beautiful crossfield pass from Iniesta. Finds its target impeccably. The little touchback for Rakitic. Catches Rakitic a little couple of steps ahead. But Rakitic adjusts himself. What a bullet. Do you remember this? Chelsea. Wonderful hit.
Not quite Stamford Bridge, but... And in fact, he even had to read a hop on the way.
Took the hop for the goal kick. I think they're arguing for that earlier flag that didn't come. Oh, what a
Nice ball. Threaded to perfection and blasted to the near post.
Magical Iniesta.
And the ball finally buried.
He'll lose Iniesta. Picks it up way deep. Oh, genius outside of the ball. Outside of the boot pass, and then two touches, and then that's a magisterial strike. It's a wonder goal again from Barcelona. There've been three truly top class goals. Slipperier than an eel. This is where it starts, beating teams like Huesca in the first round.
Sergio Roberto drives it wide into stride. Rafinha deflected and in. Rafinha might get credit, but it looked like that came off the youngster Garcia, and Barca's up by 4.
The eyelashes at him, and who can blame her? Nice ball out wide, lovely touch. There's a wonderful poetry about him, isn't there, on the move. Lovely little balanced footballer, but no question, he's lucky, and he knows it. No celebration for it as well. It's guided, perhaps with a little bit of heavenly gate.
Not really known for his defense, but keeping a close eye on Messi. It's time right now for Espanyol. They want to make sure they stay focused. Do not want to surrender.
Beautiful.
An equalizer here. It's Messi! Razor sharp!
Genius! No coaching clinic in the world can teach this. There's no containing this. Suarez is involved. Chameleon Eyes knocks it off. Messi hesitates. He caresses it. Look at this touch to set himself up. Magical. 3 players inside of him before hits the back of the net, and he don't care. His bones. But when Messi's concerned, he takes the bone stretching. He comes to the rescue again for his parakeets.
Neymar maybe has one in the bank, just dances
Beautiful.
around Cañas. Out for Suarez. This is not the Indonesia under-19s.
Magic.
Messi! He's got his brace!
Absolutely astonishing again from Messi with his goals. But take a look at this. It's magical from Neymar. He puts Suarez in one-on-one, but Suarez takes everything into account. He sees Leo coming in. He finds him. The touch past is divine. The goal is beyond exquisite. It's simply magisterial, Leo. Puts more twists and turns in. Wonderful. Dink. Dart. Dagger. He knows that X equals Messi.
Headed down, and Piqué makes it 3.
Bulleted in from his head. Piqué sends his love to his singing wife, Shakira. On. Lovely whipped in ball by Rakitic, but this time Eric lets the big shark off the hook. And man, does he make him pay. Beautiful placement this time by Piqué. Down, deadly. Punches it like a bucket full of knuckles.
Espanyol, one of only 3 teams without a victory in La Liga away from home. Up until about 45.5 minutes into the first half, they thought this might be it. In stride, Pedro freezes the keeper and tucks it calmly to the back post.
Come here and give me a lovely piece of hoochie-coochie. You little darling. What a ball from Jordi Alba. But look at this pass over this distance. He's onside, but the placement. He drops his pint of beer into a shot glass at the opposite side of the bar in a different zip code altogether. Brilliant, Alba. Brilliant at Pedrito. Wonderful control. Nureyev style. Picks his spot. Slots.
By game plan, second half never really in it. Nice turn, Messi. Still hunting for his third. Messi through, Alves across, and it's kicked home by Messi. He's got the hat trick. The 21st of his career, and it's 5-1 Barca.
Passing down to the Macron. Look when Messi picks the ball up, how far out he is. He weaves past the first player like a ghost in the fog, dukes it past the second, lays it on for Pedrito, who instantaneously, instamatically gives him it back. Doesn't need one touch to control it because he knows the goalpost ain't moving, and he uses the upright as his reference point to kiss this one home.
Veio nas costas de todo mundo, foi um chute para a área. E assim que a câmera focou o Montoya, direto o corte foi para os dirigentes do Barcelona, né? E aí, o que vocês vão fazer com isso? Tá em condição legal aqui do outro lado. Vem chegando o Sam pelo cruzamento do Menino para a área, Pedro! Gol! Pro Munir, sai entre os 3 zagueiros. Em condição. Pedro vem por dentro, ele olha 1, 2 vezes, 3 vezes. De lado de fora do pé esquerdo, ele manda para a área e o Pedro mergulha para mandar para a rede. 20 minutos e 30 do primeiro tempo. Sai o primeiro grito de gol no Camp Nou e é do Barça.
O time com a chegada do Neymar, indiscutivelmente, né, foi o cara que pegou a posição onde ele estava, né, se especializando. Agora, na seleção ele vinha fazendo muitos gols, um jogador encantado, jogos que ele se destaca. Ele foi bem no jogo de ida, fez um gol e já fez um gol hoje também, né, vai tentar aumentar sua marca goleadora para ganhar confiança com o Luiz Henrique. Olha que bolão.
Que bola na área, Pedro de novo! Gol! Talães, bolaça do Iniesta nas costas da zaga. Ele parou, não tinha ninguém para tocar, ele mandou pro
cada. E aí é aquilo que eu falo, o Sevilha está com o elenco. O Iago Aspas praticamente nem jogou na temporada. E é um craque.
Muito bom de bola mesmo. Olha aí o Rafinha acionando o Montoya, bola rasteira, que golaço! Gol do Barcelona! Dedo de camarote. Rafinha, Montoya, tudo de primeira, ó. Pum! Toque de sinuca na bola no canto do goleiro. 3-0 fora o baile, né, ô Clio?
É, Marcelo, e os jogadores do Barcelona estão aproveitando.
Mais vistoso do que o futebol de eficiência, né, do Thiago Alcântara, né? O Thiago joga mais parecido com o Mazinho. Bola pro Iniesta na área, bateu firme! Gol! É claro, olha só. O passe do Sérgio Roberto, realmente o melhor em campo, hein? Iniesta ajeitou e bateu, mas não pegou tão bem na bola. E o Dani Jiménez, a bola passou embaixo do seu corpo e foi pro fundo do gol, veja aí. 4-0, Clio.
Lindo gol, né? Lindo gol, dobrando no cangote dele e deixar essa bola ajeitada para o outro. Se ele não vai finalizar, mas ele bota para o companheiro. E o Bernal teve um grande momento.
Pedro, de novo Pedro! Gol! Lado esquerdo do goleiro, olha só que pancada do Pedro, bateu com raiva. Bola morreu pelo alto no passe do Adriano. Num domínio, uma ajeitada e bumba nela pro fundo do gol do...
Fazer, né? Teve duas chances claríssimas nos primeiros 5 minutos e mais uma no segundo tempo, né?
Olha aí o Barcelona de novo. Olha a sorte que cai no pé do Adriano. Pode servir o Munir, ele bate direto! Gol! No pé dele, porque essa bola bateu no jogador do Huesca, me pareceu, no Alex Bernal, e sobrou no pé do Adriano, ó. Abdicou da jogada o Sandro, ele chegou, olhou pro canto esquerdo e falou: é lá que eu mando, mandou a meia altura pro fundo do gol.
Na sexta-feira foi feito o sorteio primeiro da Champions, depois o da Liga Europa e na sequência o da Champions Youth League.
Olha a dama, olha o que o cara tá fazendo, que beleza! Gol lindo do Adama Traoré! Cenas de replays, olha só, ele passa do primeiro, limpa o segundo, passa pelo terceiro, engana o quarto e manda na rede! Entre as pernas do goleiro! Gol de centroavante que tem faro de gol, tem habilidade, tem ginga.
Diminuiu para manter a honra do Betis.
Parem as máquinas.
Perquis e Jordi Figueiras, a zaga do Betis.
É a zaga que caiu, né? Olha o Sandro em condição legal. Pintou o oitavo, pintou o oitavo! Gol! Olha só, da linha do meio-campo, nas costas do Gaspar. Sandro com faro de atacante, instinto do atacante que domina e chuta. Ele olhou para o canto, dominou e fechou o olho. De 40 minutos já desse segundo tempo. Vem bola na primeira trave, fechadinha! Gol do Huesca! Carlos Davi Moreno faz história no Camp Nou! Na primeira trave ele desvia, gol que tem oferecimento, dedinho na boca. Olha só como ele subiu e desviou, ganhando da marcação na pequena área do Sérgio Roberto, para fazer o primeiro gol da história do Huesca contra o Barcelona no Camp Nou. Carlos Davi Moreno não vai...
And here is Martin Montoya. Again, just his second league start, his second consecutive start as well, and he'll have to track this one down.
Magic ball from Rakitic.
Montoya's delivery near side, just nodded away, but into the path of Sergi Busquets.
Rakitic plays that ball into that space, Andy, with
Here's Rakitic into space, and
spin.
chance brought down and already on the score sheet. 1-0 to Barcelona, and Martin Montoya involved, but it's Pedro, fresh off of his first half hat-trick.
Magic.
Rakitic with the delivery.
This one, he gets on the end of it again, and a beautiful ball fed into him. It's millimeter perfect. Look at this, it's down to the make run, Andres. Beautiful control. He's onto it, jumping jack, flash quick. One touch to settle it, right foot, abracadabra. Brilliant, Nureyev, balance, up in the air. It doesn't matter, Pedrito strikes dirt. Barcelona's just a better side.
He was close to making his comeback, but did not pass a fitness test and not get a chance to train on Friday. Dani Alves, so missing a third consecutive match. Iniesta with space,
again.
finding Pedro. Good first touch from Pedrito. Squared across for Suarez, and he's got that first La Liga goal as Luis Suarez unlocks the bus and makes it 2-0 Barcelona.
Like smoke through a keyhole. Suarez is Suarezcito here. Cordoba stripped apart. Of course, the genius starts it with a lovely little ball to genius number 2. Iniesta finds Pedro and he pulls it back. He sees a tiny window of opportunity and he kicks it open. It's a beautiful diamond pass. He knifes it through the defenders, and the pass right there is immaculate. Look at the control. He draws it in with a beautiful left foot velvet cushion, and he tucks it away with the right foot.
Here's Xavi. Protractor in hand, trying to find the angle as he goes toward the back post, and Gerard Piqué makes it 3. In the 80th minute, Barcelona comfortably in front as Piqué gets his second La Liga goal of the season, and a round of applause from
Rises like the proverbial beautiful salmon out of a summer stream. You look at it again. Xavi finds Piqué. He could find the guard particle. Magnificent pass, and look at that. Wonderfully rehearsed free kick. He just gets a yard of space, and it's an easy header for Gerard, but what a ball from Chameleon Eyes. Again, nice last-ditch covering from the Caliphs.
Xavi's delivery near post again. Piqué nearly on the end of it, and Messi is. 82nd minute, Messi scores as Barca now lead it 4-0.
Well, when the ball falls to him, you know, it's only going to go in one direction. Take a look as it falls to Messi. He's already found his way through, and he picks the space in between the defenders instantly.
14th goal this season for Lionel Messi.
Come up with it dead right a few times tonight. Look out.
2 minutes of added time. We're halfway or more than halfway through the first. Pedro now inside the box, but still plenty of Cordoba players back. Pedro trying to squeeze it through. Just denied, but finds a pass to Xavi. Now Jordi Alba, 2 players at the back post, including Piqué, who has the goal. Brought down by Messi. Lionel Messi makes it 5.
Absolute genius! He is wrigglier than a python, and just as deadly here with this control with his feet. It's his right again. Wonderful. Right foot slingshot. Take a look. It's astonishing technique and control. He magnetizes this ball with his left, turns, pirouettes like Nureyev, and then this is a wonderful dispatch with deadly accuracy. Softer.
Ante rivales que tienen planteado un partido mucho más defensivo. Si es a doble partido, pues pueden aguantar un poco más este tipo de sistema, pero en partido de liga pueden abrirse un poco más y crea mucho más espacio.
¡Ojo, Neymar! ¡Gol! Marca Neymar al segundo palo, al final se rompió el cántaro, llamó a la puerta 1, 2, 3, unas cuantas veces más.
Al final es una pérdida de balón, yo creo que
resbalón, otro resbalón, ¿no?
No, y es una pérdida de balón, yo creo, de Faisal. A partir de ahí, Luis Suárez recupera.
Ojo que va Luis Suárez, ¡gol! ¡Gol! Marcó Luisito, marcó el uruguayo, marcó el Barça. La jugada es comunal ahora en la banda izquierda del Charrúa. Cómo se abre hueco y tiene la sangre fría de Killer. Prenda de la primera parte, marca Luis Suárez, buen amago, descomunal ahora la jugada del Charrúa. Barça 2, Elche 0.
Ha sido un gran control y conocimiento del espacio por parte de Luis Suárez, que le vimos hacer un gol parecido contra Apple de Nicosia.
El concurso de acreedores, aunque me cuentan desde dentro que puede llegar ese capital que necesita para refinanciar la deuda. Juega la pelota Neymar, aguanta Neymar. Cayó dentro del área, lo pitó, ¿no? Sí. Ida de octavos. Barça-Elche. Gira el cuello. Suele mirarse a la izquierda del portero. Ahí viene Messi. ¡Gol! ¡Gol! Marca de penalti el tercero. Barça 3, Elche 0. Y el Camp Nou aclama a Messi.
Unanimidad absoluta. Además, se han ido todos los compañeros a abrazar al argentino, mientras ahora mismo el Camp Nou solamente corea un nombre.
Ahí ven la pancarta arriba, que ya manda por 3-0 sobre el Elche hasta ahora. No, el plan está claro desde el principio, como decíamos, ¿no? El de Fran Escribá y también el de Luis Enrique. Y veíamos a los dos mediocentros cómo están prácticamente para arrancar el sprint con los dos futbolistas que entran por dentro del FC Barcelona, ¿no? Para ganarse ese pulso. Que es clave, viene Jordi Alba. Fútbol Club Barcelona. ¡Gol de Jordi Alba! Barça 4, Elche 0. Es Xavi, pero es que es el 10 del Barça, que es Leo Messi, ¿eh?
Sí, bueno, tiene un registro impresionante, puede hacer de todo, puede hacer de pasador, puede hacer de goleador, puede hacer lo que encima de un terreno de juego lo que puede hacer cualquier otro jugador, pero cada uno con sus características, él las reúne todas en la misma persona, ¿no? Y como hemos comentado en la primera parte, puede crear superioridad con esto.
Bartra se suma, Bartra puede chutar, al final hace el cambio de frente, juega hacia la derecha, balón para Luis Suárez, le sale pero no cae en la trampa de nuevo Cisma, pelota por dentro para Alves pica para Messi entre tres, atrae a dos futbolistas, juega la pelota para Neymar se orienta la pelota para el disparo, ¡golazo! ¡Gol de Neymar Junior!
Elche se retiran Cristian y Coro, entran a Aaron y Jonatas, y también va a entrar por parte del club azulgrana Adriano.
Tiene toda la fortuna Neymar en el gol, maneja bien, se va de dos futbolistas y al final sin necesidad de desbordar, simplemente ya tiene opción de tiro, pero al final hay que reconocer que el balón
is all predicated around defence first. It just is. To keep that faith and belief that we're going to get our half chances and we're going to take them. That takes a lot of doing and a lot of wonderful understanding amongst the team, and we saw what it produced last year.
Nice from Messi. Alves feeds him back, pops up, dances around Godin, plays it square. Suarez can't get it, but Neymar does.
Rakitic gets him. He's got four players in front of him, so he plays a 1-2 from Dani Alves. He guides past Godin, pulls it back to Suarez, who stumbles and bumbles, but Neymar says, sweep it home. Magic Messi. Brilliant here from Neymar. It's a bad error defensively, not from Godin, but right here, the misclearance from Juanfran opens the door for Neymar, who goes double Brazil.
Again, Fernando Torres on the bench, Mandzukic with a yellow card, pretty much handing his pass in. The question is when.
Good header from Rakitic again. Magic Messi.
Dances through Gomez. Help inside and out. Sneaks it for Suarez, who caresses it home.
And all the credit goes to Messi again. Brilliant. When they're like this, it's like silvery wine in a spaceship. There's no see this much space like here. A play on it from that angle. It looked as if maybe the arm played it. We'll have to have a look at it from the other side. It could have been his chest, but a brilliant outside of the boot touch threads the needle. This is the one. What do you think, Phil? Think it looks like a handball to me.
Don't even think Mono needed Google Glass to see it, but the referee and the assistant didn't. Maybe the third time by my count, Barcelona's got a bit of a break, but you still have to do something with it.
Hey, good ball.
Torres.
Great cover from Iniesta.
And Nino maybe hesitating too much. Iniesta now leading the charge. Here's Suarez. Messi's lurking on the other side.
Good ball by Rakitic. It's a great ball by Luis Suarez.
And he finds Messi. Sneaks it forward. Flag down Rakitic. Messi slides. It falls back to the magic man who makes Barca's third.
Beautifully embroidered. Suarez finds Messi at the back. Beautiful ball to Rakitic. He feeds it back. Messi cannot beat the first train at the station, so he waits for the next one. Here's Barcelona has a tendency where there's one good pass. They really are. This is a wonderful goal again. Rakitic, wonderful in his supply. Messi.
The big win midweek against Elche, maybe starting something. The momentum building against the defending champions.
And it will be Matthew going for goal and finding the net. Sensational from the freshman. 21 minutes. Jeremy Matthew scores for Barcelona.
Thought that they surgically put Messi's left foot on Jeremy Matthew. What a strike from 30 meters out. Bent beautifully.
beautifully right into the top corner. There's nothing Manuel Herrera can do about that one. Gets it over the wall with ease, and then it dips, and it's bending as well to its right. Sensational effort from Mathieu.
That Barcelona team is taking another look at Mathieu's strike. Unstoppable.
What a goal. One of the nicest free kicks you'll see this season. Really unstoppable. Perfect bend on it.
Again, it's Rafinha. Montoya is asking for it. He'll get the delivery. Has to adjust, but chested down on the pass from Rafinha. Montoya laid off for Sergio Roberto. It's onto his left foot. Takes his shot and just absolutely stunning from Sergio Roberto. Manuel Herrera may not have seen it as the ball teleports into the back of the net. It's Elche 0, Barca 2.
Brilliant, and another goal that goalkeeper probably had no chance of stopping. Flame throws it right into the side netting, far post. It was from well outside the box as well, perfectly placed from the 22-year-old Sergio Roberto. Had a lovely spin on it as well.
All going up before the eyes of Barcelona faithful. From 12 paces is Pedro, and he sends Manuel Herrera the wrong way. 43rd minute, it's Elche 0, Barcelona 3. 8-0 on aggregate.
Youngsters of Barcelona.
The 5th Copa del Rey goal for Pedro. Now 2 away from the Copa's leading goal scorer, Iago Aspas. He is Barcelona's top scorer. Halilovic. Pedro. And Douglas. Crosses on for Douglas. It's a good one and on target. There's the exclamation point. Adriano on the score sheet. It's Barcelona 4.
Two Brazilian fullbacks linking up so well. Great work from Douglas. Many have scoffed at his arrival, but this right here, beautiful glimpse, finding the run of Adriano as he was moving in laterally inside the box, and a tough header from the left back coming in.
Busquets, Rakitic, and Messi! No mistake this time. Wonderful header from Lionel Messi. Left Fabrizio clawing thin air. The assist from Rakitic. And Barcelona in front of the rear thought in glorious fashion.
Players were threatening to run in behind. Luis Suarez was looking to run in behind. Neymar was looking to run in behind. It's Messi who makes the run from deep. Onside, great delivery from Rakitic. And it's an outstanding header from Lionel Messi. It's from distance. He has to loop it over the goalkeeper, Fabrizio. And he does exactly that. That's a really good goal from Barcelona.
Well, he doesn't get many with his head.
Closing down midfield. Getting bodies up against Rakitic, Iniesta and Busquets.
Here's Neymar. And Messi! Oh, it's delightful from Lionel Messi. Well, looking round at the assistant Deportivo for a flag.
Much for the Deportivo defence to handle. Appeals for offside. Clearly not offside there. That's what they're appealing for. Once they get in the 18-yard box, they've got the players to come up with something special. Slightly fortunate, it bounces off the heel of Luis Suarez. Falls kindly for Lionel Messi. As Fabrizio dives at his feet. Very little room for Messi to work with. A couple of little touches, little dink over the goalkeeper. And there aren't too many players around that would have scored that goal. Quick feet, close control.
Messi. Oh, yes! No saving that. His 22nd La Liga hat-trick, 30 in all competitions in the colours of Barcelona. The Lionel Messi show in La Coruña. Deportivo 0, Barcelona 3.
Before you know it, quick free, quick corner taken. Messi gets free, Rakitic finds him. Messi in the 18-yard box, cutting inside onto his left foot. There's only going to be one outcome. Bergantinos does get out there, but it's far too late. Clear sign of tightness from the Depor defenders. Lose concentration, and Messi will make you pay. How many times have we seen that finish? Left foot, wraps his foot around it, in off the far post.
Rakitic for Mascherano. Rafinha. Here's Messi. It's Dani Alves. Oh, and it's ricocheted in off Sydney. Well, that's a real fortuitous goal for Barcelona. Big defender, unable to do anything at all about that.
Central defender. Messi plays it wide. Dani Alves drives it across. Lopa with a clearance straight at his teammate, his defensive partner. Cannot possibly get out of the way. Ricochets beyond Fabricio. The fourth goal for Barcelona.
And now pressure comes to bear on Messi.
Seventh penalty called by the referee, and a huge one for Barca. Oblak from 12 paces. Denied! Loose! And Messi on the rebound! Barca's in front by the most improbable means.
Pummels this one. Oblak dives one way, his arm gets it the other. Come out of the dark shadows and grab the lightning. It's Messi. Brilliant save from the wonderful Oblak. He dives one way, he still denies, and then it's an easy mop-up job for the Pulga Atomica. Look at this. Wonderful. And then the easy took away, but poor Oblak did everything. Out.
Into the area,
Oh,
settling
brilliant!
Piqué!
What a goal!
And he bounces it up over the 6'5" Tito. Barca's on the board.
Astonishing from Piqué. And this hit is hotter than a black leather himself up, and then he rifles it through. They're arguing for offside, perhaps. I didn't see anything wrong with the strike. And he does beautifully to set himself up. The ball, as always, a little bit.
Pedro starting Rafinha on the break. Looks wide for Neymar. Messi's in the middle. Tried to take it inside and draws the foul against Pasalic. Barca with a chance from the spot.
Wonderful from Rafinha.
Pellegrini already did have a yellow, so a sign of mercy from the referee. Not only would it be a penalty, they would be a man down. Now 6'5".
This goalkeeper's been playing well, and Messi hasn't been hitting his penalty kicks too well.
Messi sneaks it home, leading Tito the other way, and he makes this one look easy.
The audacity of Messi comes out. He hasn't really, his passing has been impeccable, but his goals on target haven't been quite as polished. But right now his boots are sparkling like Dorothy's in a Wizard of...
Neymar read it well. Now on the receiving end, trying to pull out some tricks. Fans not exactly appreciative. Messi. Back for Neymar. And around Tito, it's 3-0 Barca. Beautiful from Neymar.
The two of them, they're like dolphins together. They chatter to each other. Beautiful ball from the one and only Messi. Diamond chandelier. The way they knife through is sparkling. Beautiful setup this. When we take a look at it again, it's inch perfect, split millimeter perfect from Messi, and Neymar knows it. Look at this. Jordi Alba sees Messi, he sees the run, he's cutting across, he hesitates.
Both being substituted.
Remember a
Busquets
great
and
player for the
Adriano.
New York Cosmos called Vladimir Bogicevic, was very, very similar in the way he would pass the ball like that. Bogi would do it continually as well.
Messi scooping it
Again.
forward. And Neymar, this time by air. 4-0 Barca.
Astonishing, and the rainbows just keep coming out of Messi's feet. This one delivers the biggest pot of gold for Neymar. The accuracy of this ball as he gets it, it's amazing. He feeds it with the right height, the right angle, the right drop. It's such perfection, it doesn't need controlling. This time, the Brazilian is cleaner than Neutrogena. The supply is from Argentina. And piano strings to Messi's beautiful hammer. Quickly, because 2 or 3 times in that, and that's what doesn't feed into stats. He got found out. Then he can produce a ball like that leads to this, and it's all about Mark Bartra again that sets him up, and it's a phenomenal ball that just makes me shut my big mouth. But absolutely wonderful knifed-in ball from Bartra, who is learning on the job. 1 or 2 mistakes, but then he can produce a diamond pass for Messi, who takes 1 touch to control, and then he sees the run. That's a beautiful ball, but then Messi drips honey on it with his first 2 touches. 1 not forgotten and will be worked on and remembered by his coach.
Bartra even arguing over a throw-in in the 92nd minute, 5 goals up.
Yep, wonderful winning back of the ball again by
Neymar.
Mark Bartra.
They might not be done. Change of pace in the middle. Pedro with the tap-in, and the flag stays down. The goal goes up.
Magic,
it's a 6 spot
from Neymar. Neymar. That is what Neymar is. Look where Mark Bartra wins the ball. Beautiful ball played through for Rafinha. The wonderful hesitation here, and then this jackrabbit pace to hold, and then he hits the acceleration button. He sees a square man running, and it's mop-up work for Pedro. But this is all Brazil. This is all from the ex-Santos man. Beautiful identifying. He rides this tackle beautifully, drives past. He's already seen his reference point running square to him, but it takes a good ball. He says, let's go disco.
But Piqué in the way.
I don't know if we'll be able to take another look at that magic by Messi there, but that was superlative football from
threaded through, and it's Neymar catching up Juan Fran, but he can't as Neymar tucks it home, and Barcelona ties the score.
Messi started it way deep, and Neymar knows it and gives him a wonderful Brazilian kick. Bulge starts here, wonderful by Messi, threads it down the lane. Suarez, tic-tac-toe, leads himself wide. He's got nothing to shoot at. The window of opportunity is tiny. It's a fabulous ball by Lewis. Lovely touch to control. Then he's looked up. He's got his angles down like Pythagoras. Another wonderful look. Beautiful ball in. Brilliant control. Excellent lead into straight. He's still got an enormous challenge ahead of him, but he triggers this one. And fabulous finish. Marvelous. For a second before Jimenez intervened.
Into the 6, headed down, off the post and in, and Barcelona has tied the game.
From set piece, the Masters get taught a lesson. Beautiful ball fed in, and then the ball gets triggered in, off of the head. He attacks this one to the near post. A glancing header down, and it comes in off Miranda. Wonderful wicked ball by Rakitic, and that's an own goal. Miranda turns, swivels, pivots, and buries accidentally.
With Sheffield United and Spurs, check out beInSports.tv for the details. Flying in, Guilherme lifts it forward, Griezmann into Alba. Atletico appealing for another penalty, but that one won't come.
Griezmann magical, and Alba does nothing wrong. He turns his back on it, I believe.
Messi spots the run of Alba, back across, and able to dance past Oblak, and Neymar puts in a third.
Genius goal from Barcelona. Atletico Madrid stretched out like spandex on Fort Lauderdale Beach, and they fold like beach chairs. No penalty claims. He turns his back, the ball strikes it, the referee's got a full look at it. He says the hand doesn't play the ball, but Messi doesn't care. He's off like a jackrabbit on a hot date, pulls it back for Jordi Alba.
Exactly, yeah, I think that's absolutely right. This last 15 minutes, Barcelona haven't really troubled Asenjo at all, and that'll be of concern. Leo Messi Closing seconds of the first half. He goes around Cherichev. Finds Rafinha. Rafinha trying to curl one. Neymar. 11 seconds until half-time. That is a killer blow for Villarreal.
5 or 6 in the space of a week, Neymar, and he was in the right place at the right time. But Rafinha, excellent shot from him, good stop from Asenjo, but unfortunately for him and for Villarreal, just defence caught slightly wrong-footed as Neymar very intelligently waits further back.
Alba takes it quickly. Neymar again. Finds Andres Iniesta. Finds Suarez. Plays it across to Messi. Rafinha. 2-2. Barca fight back immediately. Brilliant work by Neymar and Iniesta. Suarez looked as though he'd got through. Instead of going for goal, cut it back for the net. 2-2. Well, you said we were going to see goals, Duncan, and certainly that's the way it's looking so far, with just 8 minutes of the second half gone.
What a great start to the second half. This is what we wanted to see from these two sides. Back and forth, open play, and
no mistake this time. Gerard Piqué to play it out. The Camp Nou certainly enjoyed that reaction from Barcelona.
Coincidence for Gerard Piqué just after he'd made that great stop from Cherichev to stop him from going forward. His mistake leads to the second Villarreal goal.
Alba to Suarez, Messi! What a superb goal from Leo Messi. Unstoppable from Leo Messi.
3 goals in 3 minutes. It's been absolutely frantic stuff.
Well, in terms of possession and all, we've seen well left there by Neymar. Suarez just touches it on. Messi arriving, and base there. It's Leo Messi. Right-footed shot. Barcelona in terms of possession and chances deserving to be ahead, but Villarreal.
It's an adventurous distance for Lionel Messi.
It's worth a go though, I think, with him and his left foot. You would have a go, Rob. Over the wall with the left foot in the bottom right corner.
He goes for it. Oh, and he's deceiving, and the goalkeeper completely loses the track of it. He's 6th of his career, if we're counting.
Well, 33 for the season, 23 in the league. I mean, that's a special goal, Rob, because they've not really been in this match. You look at it again, he knows what he's doing, and it takes a massive deflection off somebody in the wall. Keeper looked like he had it covered for me, I thought, but it takes a deflection from one side to the other, and that's the way it goes. A little bit of luck. Thought can't change direction. He gets a hand to it, but it still goes in the back of the net, and that's a massive goal for Barcelona.
Well, it was such a decisive deflection. Sometimes players, dare I say, appear to get intentionally booked, but it's not as if Barcelona have any big obstacles coming up in La Liga, and they'd be trying to miss out on the next match. Suarez drops the shoulder, finds some space into the tracks of Messi. Messi back to Suarez!
What a goal.
Who says he's struggling to score goals in Spain?
Great strike, Rob. From a good distance, and he's season is 6th in total, but he deserves it. Holds it up really well, sees the run of Messi, plays him in, and then goes to support him. And have a look at the strike. That's a brilliant effort.
That was the goal-scoring instincts that he showed throughout his Liverpool career. Just waited, bided his time. Perfect laid back from Messi. Swept in from Luis Suarez.
You know what? He can go on a run now. You know, Suarez is a really top-class finisher.
The crowd wanted a penalty for handball. The players didn't seem to be appealing. Now Barcelona counter-attack. It's not just any counter-attack, it's a Messi, Neymar and Suarez counter-attack, but brilliant defending from Echeta. What a game. Breathless stuff. Xavi to Rakitic, shooting opportunity onto Suarez. Suarez dinks it in, and it's in there. Messi's going to take it. They can have an argument between he and Neymar, but what matters most is the scoreboard flashes 3-1. But
he's going to hit the target. Lovely play, Rakitic. Lovely dink back over the head of Neymar. Well, it looks like it's gone enough to Marcos.
Let's have a look. I think it hit the Marcus on the chest. There. Yep. Hit the Marcus on the chest. Is Messi going to claim that one as well? Might have been going in, but we don't really know. From this angle, you maybe see better. Not sure.
Rakitic. Messi's alongside him.
Oh.
Little teaser for Messi. Step over from Xavi. Neymar, deadly. How to wrap up a game in style for Barcelona. Less than 4 minutes ago, you know, Athletic could pull themselves back into it, and all of a sudden...
Really clear-cut chance on the break here. Lovely 1-2 here. Look at Rakitic, he's got loads of space, too much space. And he drags in players. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow shirts. There's only 3 Bilbao players back there. They tee it up nicely for Neymar from Messi. Another assist. Thank you very much. It's just irresistible, those 3. And look at Luis Enrique. His team's done well.
To Pedro. I get the impression if they really wanted to, they could just up the game, Barcelona.
Absolutely.
Here's Busquets. Rare that he goes on a dribble. He's taken out off the ball. Messi. Low centre of gravity. Draws defenders. Oh, brilliant. Now Busquets. Fantastic goal. Inspired by Messi. Helped by Busquets. Finished by Pedro.
Oh my goodness. Busquets played the 1-2, got blocked off. Wonderful team goal. This is the 1-2, blocked off. And then look at this from Messi. Holds on, holds on. Not going to get rid of it yet. Not going to get it now. He sees Busquets' run. Have a look at that. How can he pick those runs out, Rob? I don't think there's a player in the world can pick out the runs that he picks out. Just amazing, the wee man. So quick, clever outside of the left foot. That's a great team goal.
Real loves to keep the ball in possession, but it costs them here.
Magic.
Suarez for Messi! They danced with fate, and fate strikes back. 1-0 Barcelona.
A magical goal made by Suarez. He's got a lot of decisions to make. When he gets the ball, the direction to take, and then also the end result after winning this block tackle, after riding it like a bucking bronco. He's got a lot of decisions to make. He does it instamatically. Beautiful here in his challenge, that pace. He gets the rub of the green perhaps, but there's the picture taking in his head. 1,000 pictures taken in a nanosecond. And then the deft little touch with the outside puts it into the path of Messi, who executes
the road goal. Even if they give up another one here and Barca walks away 2-1, Villarreal has to think mission accomplished. Ball from Suarez, the return pass, tucked black home, and it's Iniesta following through to slam home with a loose ball. There is that goal, and Barca's back in front.
The finish is smoother than the back of a spoon from Iniesta. Looking for a penalty that the referee says no. Advantage on right here. Suarez gets the ball back to Iniesta, though. Beautiful ball with the outside of his foot from Iniesta. 2-1-2s inside a telephone box between Uruguaya and the Spaniard. The Illusionista dances through and puts Villarreal's.
Driving it into the 6. Senjo coming to no man's land. Magic. And Piqué sends it to the back of the net.
Beautiful, arriving late by stealth with his hush puppies on. And he's got his big bushy eyebrows locked on this one. Fabulous ball that fades away over the top of all of the defenders. This one floats away, pushes off onto his defender, feeling him a little. Musacchio stays with him. There's nothing there in terms of a foul at all. This is cleanly won. No push away. The two men, big men, tango. But Piqué says, show me your pasador.